So the driveway has come a long way from when we first bought the property almost 5 years ago. Here's some footage from when we were first looking at it. It's all overgrown, and as you can see here, the hill, it's pretty much so still the same, except we have the couple parking areas down here and stuff. But the water was just doing whatever it wanted to do, running everywhere. And, you know, we had to cut some culverts in, put some pipe in, and put some drainage and stuff. And it was really, the surface was, I mean, you couldn't drive a car up it. You could maybe drive an SUV up it, but it was very rough, and water washing out everywhere across the drive and stuff. So it's been a constant battle, but not super difficult. After any kind of rainstorm, we would be able to, for the most part, just run the box blade up and down the driveway once or twice, and it would be back to normal. But been putting a little bit more time into erosion control and getting the water to flow off of the driveway instead of coming down the driveway where it was making these kind of big ditches and stuff like that. But again, this is footage from before anything was done to the driveway 5 years ago, and where we're at now, it's 100% different. It's really come a long way. So recently we borrowed the Mini X from our friend Denny Joe, the Flat River Band guy, and he let us borrow this. So we were able to cut in these ditches pretty deep on the side so that we could really get the water to flow over and down the hill in these ditches. This made a big difference. I didn't have the equipment to do this. We only had the tractor and then the bulldozer, and you really couldn't do this very well with it. So by borrowing this machine, it really helped us to cut these ditches in, and now I can run the box blade with one tire of the tractor in there, and it kind of keeps the crown of the road too. And then the dozer really helped on the heavy lifting, pushing stuff out of the way to get that crown. So you can see a lot more is coming out on the far edge than on the inside edge. So we're at a pretty good angle there. That's going to give the water a good spot to run. And then we just ran the box blade up and down a few times to really smooth everything out. So it's mostly a gravel and chert-based driveway. And the box blade does a really good job of getting it flat. Okay, so after all that work, we got a really big thunderstorm coming through. And we're going to put the driveway to a test and see how the drainage is working. So several hours of very moderate to heavy rain, and a tornado warning was thrown in as well. So it got pretty hairy out there. I went out and shot some video footage right when it first started, and then when it was over as well. Well, it's starting to flow. It's going right into the little ditch there like it's supposed to. So we have quite a bit of water going down there. I don't really have water flowing on the driveway. That's good. And this ditch over here has got a lot in it too. Yeah, it's really entering right here, going over into the ditch. Whew, that'll be close. Okay, everything is getting off of the drive on both sides. Probably want to knock that little hump just a little bit to send it over, but this isn't really part of the drive from here over. That's not really part of the driveway surface, at least. But yeah, I want to knock that little hump down just a little bit more, but it's going right in exactly where we want it to go. Just a little bit of work right here too, get that a little lower. But Water into the culvert is flowing great. See it because of the weeds. It's coming out of the culvert good. Yeah, going down over the cliff. Just a little bit carrying right here. I need to just get it. It is pitching over, but it's not quite making it to that exit before it gets over. So I just need to come in here and send it a little bit more of an angle, and that will be good. But it really didn't wash away anything. This is all really loose gravel. Hasn't been run over yet. But the driveway, all in all, looks pretty darn good. Both those side trenches are flowing a lot of water. It's not really raining anymore, barely drizzling. Not really as much going through that culvert. So this is a few hours after the rain. The driveway has never looked this good after a horrible rainstorm. So the driveway improvements, big thumbs up. Yeah, that's perfect. Well, it's really peaceful out here. The hill is great. It did really well through the big heavy thunderstorm. That's the best it's ever done through a big storm. We didn't even have to do anything to it. So that's a good improvement for it. But still a couple little things to keep tweaking on it, but it is so much better now.